Guys, move! Lady Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath, floorboard.
Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. You promised.
Speak.
I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you. Robbed you. Killed your... baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarantara! Ah!
This isn't you.
Fate has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom.
The final harvest begins. Dead worlds, screaming Across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see...
Enough. I will gather my forces.
All right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day, after we bested Foom the Invincible.
I think we found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will, I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on Lamentis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
So,
How was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? She have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
She better not have said anything about me reaching my big size.
No. You only turn into Big Fuzzy and...
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
He'd look so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier!
The Grand Humidity!
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
Sir Groot, I gotta say, I don't know what you told the Katati Guardians
listening
at
to my
the cave
tunes?
entrance,
No,
but they were
you
very
turned the
cooperative
music
when
on.
I came back with
Then
the
can I have my
villagers.
player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to
Harsh
focus
words.
anymore.
Now I understand
might
the
turn
fear
it
in their
off.
branches.
Yeah, but
What part of
Good.
I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
what do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
Now that's a knife. Drax, hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Katathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Katathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Katathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos... murdered my family and destroyed my village. Twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Katath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
No, not like that.
What is it?
Your angle of attack was off. You have to go at it from the inside out, especially since Raker's body armor has inward folds.
A tactically sound observation.
I noticed it made a big difference when I had to assassinate a congregation of Badoon dignitaries. They were wearing so many layers.
Gamora Zenhubari, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for a protection contract.
Really? No other reason than magic?
You could also have seduced him. He lacks mental fortitude in the presence of women.
True. If I remember right, he spent most of that protection contract flirting with the waitresses.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Oh, cute. That's from Maklu, right? Better not make toxic spores like those big ones in the forest. After this is over, I should talk to Rocket about adding a few more of these. Yeah, to hide all the loads of thank you gifts we'll get when people realize we're the ones who saved the galaxy. Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
You're overwatering, Sir Groot.
Yeah, leave him alone. I tinker when I'm stressed. Groot waters, Gamora meditates, etc.
When I'm stressed, I concentrate real hard, and sometimes I can see the birth of the universe. First, there's only one reality, and then, bam, all reality.
That's kind of cool.
All right, not stopping again. Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It is at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels, while the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! All right, let's find a place to park.
Look at those boys. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Flark. Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
'Cause I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Well, certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath.
Whoa!
Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding,
We are sneaking.
because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. All right, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of change between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky. Groot says it's maybe better not to get caught up shooting.
Taking fire!
Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks!
Hey, anyone spot any damage from that explosion I rigged last time we were here?
get busy trying to avoid all the new ones going on all around us right now.
Damage report. Stop getting hit and there won't be no damage.
Useful, thanks. Got a piece of that guy. Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Kill him or dodge him. We gotta get through there.
Yeah! Cheap shot!
We must make the most of this diversion!
Thought you'd rather watch Boom's rampage.
Careful!
We're hit.
And we're in!
Mantis, you sure you could fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tractor's showing gold but in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar.
Tell them that! I was just trying to wake him up!
Having fun preying on the weak?
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
We're the galaxy's only hope!
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
As long as the ships don't spot us, we should be okay.
These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
We had such a warm reception last time!
The church is like 8 armies worth of blaster fodder. Yeah, Groot. Pretty sure they know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop and crunch.
Drop it on them!
Whoa! Watch the language!
These faith crates are unstable!
We should use that to our advantage! This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
We're the galaxy's only hope! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one.
What's next, Peter?
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Wish Boom hadn't chopped my tunes!
What's next, Peter?
This is how it's done! The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again!
Of course I think we'll win. We're the gardeners, ain't we? Bug Lady better not ding our ship.
The insect witch seems comfortable enough with controls. And ready!
Hey, Stunheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
Don't want to miss the opening ceremonies! Got my name on it!
Walk out of here!
How close are we?
Not close, which is why we need to keep moving.
Yeah! They called in the creep elite!
At least they brought the elevator for us.
Gamora! Run them through! Draxel Claw! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one. So many crack shots to blast.
Bet you I finish off more than you! Coach is choosing his team members!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Cut to pieces!
Let's branch out, Groot! Rocket! Sink these off!
This will be our glorious final assault!
Unless they've got another backup plan! Blockhead sending out big bad rays of sunshine!
I am primed to destroy!
It'll be a slice! These faith crates are unstable!
Bet you they blow up real good!
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
You need a sword, Peter! You get the rhythm right, you're dancing to your own tune!
With pleasure!
We got this sucker right where we want him!
Time to close his eyes! Permanently!
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
Yeah, I smell it too.
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey.
If they found a way to turn him, we'll just have to go into his mind and fix him too.
I ain't jumping into that freak's promise. Can you imagine?
Mirrors as far as the eye can see.
Jars full of combs and cheap hair products.
You use hair products.
Baby! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh! Say hi for me!
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Special break, Colonel Taylor!
These deluded souls do not know
Having
when to
fun
quit!
with Who's next? Nobody?
These people fight without fear. They have fully embraced the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Hey,
Door's flarked.
Scott. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
I swear I will never set foot in a church after this.
Come on, you ain't never been in a church.
Yes, I have. This one. Twice.
Are they still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here. At least Mantis hasn't crashed to Milano.
She's actually an accomplished pilot!
Chop 'em up!
Order up! I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Is there an official church, Taylor?
I have slain the believer!
Don't be sad! Keep punching their scudding lights out! We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
We win! We're taking a vacation!
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
Don't think they're up for much of a chat!
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here.
My great strength goes underutilized! No mercy!
We made another mess!
Groot's right. They started it.
It's a big cult. They've gotta have janitors.
Mantis, you still alive?
When?
Now. Oh, good. Here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boys.
I do not believe these people are janitors.
Having fun preying on the weak?
Send it their way, Drax.
I guess it was a pretty controlled roll. For the bug lady, I mean.
Cultist walked right into that one.
Having fun preying on the weak?
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
I believe the insect witch will prove quite capable as a pilot.
We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Lady Hellbender may have an opinion on that.
Rush him, Drax!
This one is primed for punishment.
Let's make him feel it!
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it.
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
Think we accepted the promise in one of the other timelines?
Yeah, and those loser guardians flarked the entire galaxy.
There must be one where I did not accept it.
Drax,
I have accepted my failure. I will not repeat it.
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now! Quill, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels!
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's huge, flarking turbines!
Her legends will say otherwise!
See? Told ya!
Good thinking!
did they turn this on just to hold us back?
Destined stack baskets!
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defy it, furry one!
Plant those feet in the ground, buddy! You can do this!
guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what? Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on.
Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options.
And I got a theory.
Yup, artificial gravity.
Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff. This is so cool!
Hang on.
Okay, go, go, go.
See? Nothing to it.
Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Man, I'd love to confiscate this ship. Sure, she's a fixer-upper, but it'd be worth it.
That's one hell of a paint job.
I would miss Cammy.
I think there would be room for her.
Come, test your mettle. The space battle is frenzied!
Kinda wish we were in the thick of it.
The church is worried! They sent Nova after us!
Gotta be getting close.
Love it at him, big guy!
We are still a great distance from the church's altar!
We'll get there, Drax! Keep up the fight! How are we holding up?
We're good. But my trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
Be careful! They could try to box us in!
I'm keeping an eye on the wall!
Watch the mines!
The space battle is frenzied!
Kinda wish we were in the thick of it.
You struggle in vain!
About time!
Rocket! At least we got past the fan bit!
Focusing on success demonstrates leadership, Peter Quill!
I can't think straight with that Nova idiot tossing all these lines around.
Then let's take him out first! Those mines are gonna be an issue!
That is certainly an exaggeration.
Think we could have started out here?
We can't count on there being gravity for long! Peter! Can you get to him?
What is next, Peter Quill?
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Better now, thanks.
The big one has thrown mine.
We are still a great distance from the church's altar!
Might find a shortcut soon!
Load up, Rocket! How much time do we have?
Not too much. Get shooting. Finally! Sick of those dasting mines!
Punch him up!
Die!
At least we got past the fan bit.
Focusing on success demonstrates leadership, Peter Quill!
I want to lock down space comm!
These renegades are relentless!
that, Drax!
Be careful! They could try to box us in!
Let him try! I'll shoot them all! That's what you get, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it! Shuffle stompers!
Not bad. How does Lady H get them monsters to attack the right targets anyways?
She is the Monster Queen. You're compelled to obey.
Translation, she feeds them.
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on.
Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, little fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
Are we sure they can't turn off the gravity out here?
If they do, just make yourself heavier!
Way to knock some sense into them!
We have likely halved the galaxy's population.
There's gonna be one heck of a mess to sort out after.
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
All right, let's keep moving. Whoa! Monster down!
Oh, stuck.
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Just hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
How big is this ship?
Fucking huge! I don't know. Some kind of party, maybe? Perish!
Lock and roll! Are we sure they can't turn off the gravity out here?
If they do, just make yourself heavier!
Time's up!
We have likely half the galaxy's population.
They aren't giving us much of a choice! Don't fall!
If you do, try to crash through the hull!
I'm on it!
No! Fighting on the outside of a ship is pretty epic!
Yep, it's fucking cool!
What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh! That ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. All right, let's figure out a way to get through here.
We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Sotrajo tu plug, Heldagor Morgat, Soltat Landergat. Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice? Not to be insensitive or nothing, but there's something very, very wrong with that kid.
I'll take care of it.
Even if it means...
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, bud.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender.
We will not surrender.
Damn. Just drop the blasters and we'll call it even, okay? Right, cross it!
Probably should have asked if anybody was down here before sliding in.
And they responded. I would have
Watch
charged
it,
them
Drax.
anyway. The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat. These deluded souls do not know when to quit.
Time to shred them!
Like a hot nut. Are we sure it's not faster to go through Sacrosanct?
Back into that face? No, thank you. I prefer this one.
Rocket! Fireworks!
You're welcome.
Next round's on me! Groot, do your thing!
I will rip Sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child.
Control chaos, Drax!
Feel this? We can never let something like this happen again.
Nope, we're gonna live up to our name! What is this place?
Not where we need to be. Let's get through here.
I am primed to destroy. Destroy!
You got this! Newsflash! Sucks in here too!
The place of their defeat makes no difference! Trust!
Are we sure it's not faster to go through Sacrosanct?
Why? The fight is out here! All those laugh as their shaman compels them!
Put him up, Gamora!
Dodge this!
Rocket! Ranger had to know we chase it here, right?
He underestimates us! It will be a fatal mistake!
Get on the floater. He's fixing up the others.
He can't do that without a head.
Save your ammo. Hit this creep with a special surprise. Holy moly, he's fully loaded. Take him out.
They surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
Okay, here we go. These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No, we will be their Terminator.
Let's see that sword! Drax! I wonder if these things feel okay!
They sure are showing it!